Hi, my name is Tyrone McLemore, and I'm 65 years old, and most people call me OGTY. And I've been in the game a long time, like 50 years. I started skating when I was around 15. So just an idea of how long I've been in this skate game and doing the freestyle. It was pretty nice when I came up with it. You know, it was a different kind of culture. Everything was more laid back, and everybody was just skating to skate. I liked to skate, and they was just skate. And you know, there were couple skating, and there was like trios and that type of thing. And it was very innocent, I should say, very common. There wasn't a whole lot of spectacular stuff going on, not like all of the different tricks and stuff they do now. But I guess back then, it was more or less a cultural thing where you would go there to meet other people and socialize and that type of thing. I have a lot of different styles, but my main thing was freestyle. I fell in love with the freestyle skating. You know, a lot of folks, didn't know what freestyle is. You know, we would go to Youngstown and Dayton and other cities and stuff, and they'd be like, "What is that? What are you guys doing?" It's like we were jumping, and they were going, "What is this?" You know, and doing footwork and and drops, and it's just a lot more creative things, almost like ice skating type stuff. But even ice skating, it's had its own little brand of way they did things in our neighborhood. It was another it's a rhythmic thing to it. You're on a downbeat. You have to be on a downbeat on a one. Like Boosie would say, you got to be on a one. I've skated with some really excellent skaters. These guys were just incredible. I still skate with some of them even now. Smitty and D, those are my guys, and Mark Smith, Jeff Sang, Mike C, Dwayne Ross, guys that was doing this stuff when I got in the game. They were already doing it. Some of these guys had moves named after them. So I was just a little kid, and these guys was just doing their thing, and I picked up on it, and they was just calling it freestyle. And Bosco, those type of guys. Those guys they're my legends. They're my heroes and stuff today. But they were doing this stuff, and they called it freestyle, and it just picked up, and as time went on, more moves were being added to it. Guys started thinking up entire routines like the automatic, and the Bosco, and then it just took off, and then once it started its own self. It just kind of moved. It's got its own motions. It grew its own legs and body and arms, and now it's a whole culture now. I respect the guys that I came up under. I'm humble around them cats, because I know they gave me everything that they had. They gave it to me. I didn't have to ask hard or nothing. Like, they just gave this stuff to me. So I give it to the young guys the same way. Fee's, like somebody mentioned Fee saying, man, Fee used to just put me to work. Right here in this skating arena, right here. Tired, keep your beat. He keep pushing on my shoulder. It's the end of the night. I'm tired. I've been skating for 3 straight hours, and Fee is like older than me, and he's like, dude, come on, go on up again. Don't quit. And I'm like, oh, where did this guy come from? Who is this guy? But I'm grateful, because they kept me strong. They kept my mind where it needs to be. They kept me right. They took care of me. So, yeah. I'm grateful to have known these guys and shared this whole process with them guys, and that's more of who I am. I show these new guys what I've learned, and you got to give it away to keep it. I always have a little saying with some of the guys that I show them, hey, listen, man, you got to be better than me. I failed if you're not better than me. And I kind of push them, you know, stay humble, you know, and stay humble in this game. You got to stay humble in this game because it can get away from you. You know, you start doing all kind of stuff and mouthing off and all that kind of thing, and stuff falls apart and it gets real ugly. But for me, I just like teaching these new guys what I've learned. You know, I can't take it with me. You know, I might as well give it away as much as I can. And I tell them all the time, I'm not doing stuff to show off and stuff. Man, I'm trying to show you this before I get too old that I can't do it no more. And then you're gonna be reinventing the wheel. You may come up with it again, but you just be reinventing the wheel again. So if I can show you now what I know, and you can take it to the next level, add your little twist to it, you know, add your little flavor to it. Loving it. I'm loving it. And now the girls are getting in on it. They're not trying, they jumping them. I know some girls that's nailing in the 540s and I'm like, oh my God, this is just turning into something awesome, you know. So I'm real grateful. I love seeing these guys and women do this, man. I'm just glad I was a part of it, you know. So, if I see somebody doing some footwork that's wrong, I'm gonna want to get out there and, hey, dude, hey, no, slow down, calm down. You know, I'm that guy. I'm that guy that when they're skating and they're doing something wrong, I'll skate over to them and just say, hey, listen, let me show you what's happening here. You know, it's not like this, it's like that. You know, and give it a try. You know, I'm having trouble, OG, with this. You know, this is bothering me. Okay, well, try this. For you, this is only gonna work for you this way. You know, I find out what they're doing wrong and what they're, you know, some of them might have their foot back too far, or they're not, or they're trying to jump with their arms more than with their legs. You know, you gotta jump with your legs. You gotta leave earth, okay? You have to come off the ground. You can't just use your arms and think it's gonna elevate you. That does not work. Your arms is your balance, you know, it keeps you balanced, but your legs is where your power is coming from. So I hope I added something to the game that'll last a long time. And you know, I didn't do this for no credit. You know, a lot of guys, they were saying like, you know, he the GOAT. No, I never gave myself the GOAT. I never called myself a legend. I never called myself, you know, they called me the OG. You know what I'm saying? I didn't tell myself that. You know, that's labels they gave me. You know, I'm grateful that they look at me like that. You know, I mean, I'm responsible for them cats. You know, when they do goofy stuff, I try to straighten them out. You know, and when they do the right thing, I let them know, okay, yeah, you on point here. You know, that kind of thing. That's my job. That's what I'm supposed to do. You know, this skating thing, man, it saves people's lives. Okay, you know, these kids could be out doing some really, really bad damage, just like I could back in the day. You know, and this is a beautiful thing to see all these people come together in one spot, man, just to do roller skating, going in the same direction for 3 or 4 hours, you know. In a circle, meeting people you never would meet, different people from different walks of life, different careers, different beliefs. I mean, and then you all come together for one common goal, to have a good time and skate, and then you share your experiences and share your talents with each other, and then y'all morph that into something else, man. I look out on that floor sometimes, man, I'm just like, this is so beautiful. This is unbelievable to me.